Hello everyone, I'm Gurpreet Kaur from Apagen Solutions Private Limited, handling all day-to-day pre-sales activities. Today I'm going to give the demonstration on Open ERP. Open ERP is an open source integrated enterprise resource planning system. It caters a lot of industries like manufacturing, IT, services and many more. This is the login page of Open ERP. You have to enter the username and password here. Open ERP comprises of various managerial applications like sales, project, accounting, purchases, warehouse, manufacturing, human resources and many more. Let's start with the purchase featured module demonstration. The first menu tab under the purchase is the quotations. The quotation here means the RFQ, that is request for the quotations, unlike as you have seen in the sales department. Right now you are viewing the list view of the quotations, which comprises of the various columns like references, which is automatically generated while creating the purchase order, the order date, supplier, expected date of that particular RFQs, source document, untaxed, its total amount and the status of particular quotation. To create the quotation, just click the create button and a form of request for quotation will be open. Here you have to enter the supplier name. All the purple fields in the Open ERP are considered as the mandatory field. So supplier name is here meant to be mandatory. Select the supplier's name from this drop down. Order date by default is taken off today's. You can select the other order date also as per your requirement. Supplier reference, if any, you have to enter. Then under the purchase order, the first is you have to enter the add the item for which product you are creating the request for quotation. So to enter that particular product, just click the add an item and select the product from the drop down. As soon as you select the product, the other fields will fetch their data automatically from the projects form. You can even edit its quantity or any other field. You can even enter or select the text from the drop down. Even can select the multiple text as per your requirement. Now to compute this amount, just click the update button. Just by clicking the update button, the whole amount will be computed automatically. This quotation is right now in the draft order stage. Once you have created the RFQ, request for quotation, there the needs occur if to immediate send this RFQ, just click the send by email button. And just validate this RFQ which you are sending it. If it's okay, just click the send button. Now you can see start PO stage of request for quotation has been turned to the request for RFQ send status. You can even turn this quotation to the purchase order right from this request for quotation form or indirectly from the purchase order. Now let's convert this RFQ directly from the quotations form to its purchase order. So to do so, just click the confirm order button and see this purchase order has been created for that particular request for quotation, and the default request for quotation number will be generated automatically by the Open ERP system. Once you have created the purchase order, now you have a need occurs that you want to receive that products which you are purchasing from the supplier side. So to receive the products, just click the receive button. Here, the incoming shipment is automatically generated just by clicking to the Receive Product button. And this incoming shipment number has been generated automatically by the OpenERP. Right now, it is in the ready to receive stage. If you want to receive it right now, just click the Receive button and validate this product and click the Receive. See, this incoming shipment has now moved to the received stage. The incoming shipment of that particular products have been received. Now let's move back to the purchase order where you have received your product. Now the next step is to receive the invoice. For that, just check the receive invoice button. After clicking the invoice button, a draft invoice form will be open, which is right now in the draft stage. If you want to receive this invoice right now, just click the validate. And after that, if you want to pay it right now, just click the pay button. And this data has been automatically fetched from the incoming draft invoice. The only thing you have to enter is the payment method. Select the payment method from the drop down and click the pay button. As soon as you click the pay button, this invoice have been paid. So you can see that it's previously was in the open stage, now it has moved to the paid stage. Now your purchase order have been moved to the done stage. After creating the request for quotation, you have directly converted that RFQ to purchase order directly from this quotation button, then receive the products, and after the receiving the invoice, you can see that the purchase order has been moved to the done stage. This is how you can create the purchase order and incoming shipment invoice directly from the RFQ button. Now let's move to the next tab, that is purchase order. There is again the list view of the purchase order. You can view the other views also, that is the form view, graph view and the calendar view directly from these tabs. To create the purchase order directly from the purchase order tab, just click the create button and enter the data. As you have already not created the RFQ for particular purchase order, so once you want to create the purchase order directly from the purchase order tab, there is a first step is to generate the request for quotation. So this process will move same as you have done in the quotations tab. So I'm not discussing it right again. I hope it may be clear to you. Next is the suppliers tab under the purchase. These all are the suppliers you are viewing right now, and it's a Canvas view. You can view the other views for same, that is the list view and the firm view. To create the suppliers, just click the create button. Enter the supplier's name here. If it's a company, check this checkbox. And here you have to enter the address, street, city, state select from the drop down, or you can even create the state directly from here. Enter the zip code, the country, select from the drop down. If it is not present in the drop down, just create it and enter the website of that particular company. Enter the phone number, mobile number, fax and email is compulsory in case you want to generate the meetings with this particular supplier. After creating the supplier, just click the save button. Here the supplier has been created. In case you want to make some other editing after creating the supplier, just click the edit button. In case you you even have a choice to create the contact for that particular companies. So for that, click this create button, which is under the contacts. Enter the contact name over here. Tags for this particular contact, his job position, email, phone number and mobile number have to be entered in this particular text boxes. If this contact have the same address as the company address, check this checkbox, else enter this address in these text boxes. After creating the contact, just click the save and close button, and you can see that the contact has been created successfully. You can even enter the internal notes for your future remembering in this text box. The next tab is the sales purchase tab. Here select the salesperson which you want to assign for a particular company, the sales team, the reference if there is any, the language, select the date. If it's a customer, check this checkbox, and if it's only a supplier right now, then check this supplier's checkbox. If it is active right now, check this check active checkbox, and if you want to opt out this particular supplier in case of mass mailing, just check this checkbox, else keep it unchecked. This is the mode of receiving the messages. Next tab is the accounting tab. Here you have entered all the accounting details related to this particular company, its physical position, account you have received from this particular supplier, the customer's payment term, its total receivable, this credit limit, last full reconciliation date, its account payable, supplier payment term, and the total payable method. You can even enter its accounting details, its account number, the bank name to which the account number belongs, and the account's owner name also. In the history tab, if there is any task related to this particular supplier, you can add it directly from this history, which is under the task add an item, task summaries add an item. After creating this supplier, just click the save button, and the supplier has been created. You can even generate the meetings directly with the supplier, directly from this supplier form, just by clicking the meetings button. Right now you are viewing the calendar view of the meetings. You can create the meetings with this particular supplier by just even drag and drop, or there is a other way also, that is through a form view. Just click it, form view. See, the warning has been appeared. The following contact have no email address. In case you want to generate the meetings with a particular customer or supplier, the email field has to have been kept as mandatory fields. So I haven't entered their email address, that's why this warning has been showing. Here enter the meeting subject. Enter the attendees. You can even select the attendees more than one. Again, this arrow is showing the to enter the email address. So let me go to the previous stage and enter the email address. just by clicking the edit and enter the email for that particular supplier. And save it. Now to generate the meetings, just again click the meetings button and go to its form view to create the meeting via form. Enter the meeting subject. Enter the attendees. You can even select the one or two attendees, that is more than one. Under the meeting details, the starting date of the meeting, select it, and even its time also select as per your need. Duration of particular meeting, you can even set this meeting for 1 day. For that, just check this checkbox all day. You can even enter the tags for this particular meeting, select from the drop downs. Even can select the more than one tags again, and the location of particular meeting can be entered here. Here the description of meeting, if you want to enter, you can enter it in this text box. The next tab now is options. If you want these meetings to be held more than once in a month, just check this checkbox and enter the asked desired details. And you can here select the privacy of that particular meeting and the time to be shown for that, free or busy. Select from this text box. This is how you can create the meetings. And the last step under it is invitations. You can even select the person from this. The person whom you select in this invitation button will automatically, an invitation will be sent to this particular contact along with this attendees. So this is how you can generate the meetings via supplier form directly. I have missed one or two mandatory fields, as I've already told that the purple fields are mandatory fields, and I've missed this one. So the warning has been appearing. This is, I have already told, if you want the meeting to be reoccurred once in a week or twice in a week, you have to check this checkbox that is recurrent. After creating the meetings, just click the save button and the meeting have been created directly from the suppliers form. Now let's move back to the JOcean, your supplier. You have just seen how to create the meetings with this particular supplier. Now to make the call with this particular supplier directly from the supplier form, just click the calls button, and here there is not any call already been logged with this particular supplier, so it is not showing any call. In case you want to create, just click the create button and enter its details. It's the date, the call summary, the contact with whom you are making the call, and the responsible person for that making a call. After creating the log call, just click the save button. This green button shows you that you can schedule the other call with this particular contact directly from this by clicking this button, or even you can convert this call to the meeting by clicking this meeting button, and also to convert this call into opportunity, just click over here. This is how you can log the calls with this particular supplier directly from the supplier form. You can even generate the purchase order directly with supplier form just by clicking the purchase order button, and the all process will be follows as same as already discussed in the purchase order and quotations. All the related suppliers invoices related to this particular supplier will be shown under this particular supplier invoices button. Now let's move to the incoming products. The first tab under the incoming products is the incoming shipment. Right now you are viewing the list view of this incoming shipment. All the red colored incoming shipments has the status of ready to receive, and all the receipt will be in black color. You can view the other views of the incoming shipment, that is the firm view and the calendar view. I have already shown to how to create the incoming shipment directly from the quotations, in where you have converted a RFQ to the purchase order, and while receiving the products, an incoming shipment have been generated. Let me show you once again directly from incoming shipment button. Just click the create button, enter the supplier name, check it, select it from the drop down stock journal. The purchase order, if it is related to any purchase order, is on date of creation. By default, it's take the today's date. You can even select the any other date also, the source document of it, and then add the item for which you are making an incoming shipment. As soon as you enter the product, select the product from the drop down, the others will be fetched its data automatically from the product form. You can select the shipping type, that is getting goods, setting goods, and internal, as per your requirement or need. After creating this internal move, just click the save and close button, and the product has been entered here. This is how you can create the incoming shipment. Just click the save button to save it. Right now it's in the draft stage. In case you want to confirm it right now, just click the confirm, and it is ready to receive right now. The only next step left is to receive it. Just validate this product you are receiving, and see this incoming shipment has been received. This is have been moved to the receive stage. This is how you can create the incoming shipments. Next step is the incoming products. This is again the list view of the incoming products. You can view the other view also, that is the form view. For that, right now you are viewing only the to do incoming products. To do means which are available, and the only next step with them is left is to receive them. To check all the other incoming products, just cross it. Right now you are viewing all the incoming products which have been already received and which are available. The only thing is left is to receive them. This shows that they are available. Just check this, and you can directly move it to the done stage just by clicking over it. No need to go to its form view again. In case you want to create the incoming product, just click the create button, enter the product, select the product from the drop down. As soon as you select the product, all data will be fetched automatically from the product form. Right now it is in the new stage. Just save it after creating the incoming product. If you want to process this later, just click the process later, or you want to process entirely without any wasting a single minute, just click the process entirely, and it will be entirely processed, and just move directly from the new stage to the done stage. This is how you can create the incoming product and process it entirely. The next is the invoice control. These all are the parts of the accounting section, so I will discuss it in detail in the accounting while discussing the accounting featured modules. Let me tell you in brief that through the on draft invoices, you can draft the invoices for the particular supplier from this button, and for the purchase order line you can go to this button, and to generate the invoices for the any incoming shipment, just click this incoming shipment button. Let's move to the products, and the first menu tab under the products by category. Here you are viewing right now the tree view. You can view the hierarchy of this products, and if you want to view the all the other products parts, just click over here. You can view it. Just click over this drop down arrow, and you will you are able to set subpaths. You here products by categories are right now you are showing it, viewing it. In case you want to create the product by category by yourself, just go its form view, and a form will be opened. Just enter the product by categories name. Here you have the need is occurs to enter the product by categories name. If you want to put this particular product by category under any other category, select any of its parent category, or can directly create from create and edit. You can select the category types normal and view. In here view means that it cannot be the child of any, it should be the parent of any other products. It can be a child of any product. So in that case select the view. Now for let's say for a minute I'll select the normal category. Here all the account properties related to that category, enter its incoming account, expense account related to that category, stock input account, stock output account, it's called stock valuation account, and stock journal. This is how you can create the product by category. After entering all the details, just click the save button and see you have created the products by category. Now you can view it in your product by category. For that, just refresh your page once. After refreshing your page, go to the products by category, and now you will view your products by category which you have created just a second before. This is how you can create the product by category. Next, move to the products. Right now you are viewing all the to purchase and can be purchased type products. In case you want to view all the products, just cross these filters. This is again the Kanban view for the products. You can view its other view also, its list view and the form view. In case you want to create the products, just click the create button. Enter the product name. The category of that particular product. You can select from the drop down and check as per your requirement. It is a can be sold type or can be purchased type. Even if it is can be expense, check it this can be expense type. Enter its related information, whether it's the type of the product, it is a consumable or stockable, or it's a service you are providing. Select from the drop down as per its sales price. If there is any internal reference related to that product, enter the related reference, and if any barcode is related to that particular product, enter the barcode. Here you can enter the any product characteristics. You can enter any product characteristics over here. Next, move the procurements. The procurement method, the method of its procurement is already given two methods: make to order, make to stock. Select as per your choice. A supply method, manufacture or buy. Is cost price. Its manufacturing lead time, the average delay in days to produce this particular product. Select it. If it is an active stage, check this active, And last step is to add the supplier for that particular product. Select from the drop down. You can enter the supplier product name. If for that it has this different product name, its minimal quantity, delivery lead time, its sequence, and if there is any supplier product code. After entering it, just save and close it. I have left entering this. Just select the minimal quantity and save and close it. You have here selected the supplier. Next tab is the inventory. Enter the quantity on hand just by clicking the update button. As soon as you will enter the quantity on hand, the incoming, outgoing and forecasted quantity will be automatically updated. You don't need to have to update it individually. Just by updating the quantity on hand, the other incoming, outgoing and forecasted quantity will be updated automatically. You can even set the status for that particular product. The product manager for that, its warehouse, its location in your warehouse can be entered in these text boxes. Next is the sales. Enter the warranty period for that particular product and customer lead time, the time it will take to deliver to the customer. All the accounting details related to that product will be entered in this accounting section. Its income account, the customer taxes if there is applied any on this product, the expense amount on a particular product, and even the supplier taxes. This is how you can create the products. After creating the products and filling its all the details, just click the save button. And see, our product has been created. You can even create the bill of material and request procurement or order points directly from the product form just by clicking these particular buttons. For that, to create the bill of material, just click the bill of material button and all the bill of material which is related to this particular product will be shown to you. Right now there is not any bill of material related to this product. So to create that, just click the create button. All the details will be automatically fetched from this product form. The only need is left to enter the BOM product, its raw material. Let me add the expense to it. And you can even enter the valid form of valid until date is related to this bill of material. After entering this product, just click the save button and a bill of material has been generated related to that product, and you can now view it in the bill of materials list view. This is how you can create the bill of materials directly from the product form. You can even request for the request procurement directly from here just by clicking this request procurement button. Enter the quantity for which you want to order and ask for new products, and a request for procurement will be generated. And see, this requirement procurement has been generated and which is in the running stage. And then the next left is the order points. How to create the order points directly from the products form. Right now there is not any order point related to this particular product. So to create that, just click the create button. Provide a name to it. It will be automatically provided by the Open ERP. You don't have to enter yourself, and the product details will be automatically fetched directly from the product form. As you are creating directly from the product form, so it will fetch this data automatically. You only need the only need is left to enter this minimal and maximal quantity, set it as per your requirement. This order point has been created. After creating the order point, just save it and see your order point has been created. I have shown you that how from a single form you can move to the multiple tasks and perform these multiple tasks directly from this a single form, that is the product form. So no need to go to these tabs individually. Just you can do create this bill of material, request procurement order points directly from the products form only. This saves you lots of effort and even time also. That's all is with the purchase featured module. Thank you.